Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be doing something different, I suppose a little bit different. I'm actually going to be testing out Red Megellda. Now, when she came out, she was super decisive, I think, in terms of like a lot of people were like, why are we getting this unit? She doesn't really do much. And she didn't really have a place in the game, I didn't think, personally. So I've just recently level 100 her, just recently super awakened her. So I wanted to give her a go on dogs. Honestly, because on stream a little while ago, I did her at like level 60 on deer, and she did fine. Like, she did the job because deer's pretty easy, and I had other heroes carry her. And on bird, she's just not going to be anywhere near as good, right? She's just not going to be able to do it, just because the other Megellda is so much better. The Holy Relic works with her. First floor, phase 4 is going to suck. So look, you can use her if you don't have the other blue Megellda, but I really don't think that this red Megellda comes even close to being useful, apart from pretty much on dogs, right? So you guys are getting lucky, getting another dogs video, as much as you guys know I don't like it. I haven't tried this at all. I have no idea how this is going to go. So we're going to find out. This is the team I'm going to be running. I've seen someone use a similar-ish team, and this is, as you guys can see, is very similar to my other team that I posted a couple of days ago. I've just swapped out Freya for Megellda. So I think this might actually be potentially helpful because she's going to be able to cleanse the debuffs. That will then heal the team as well when she does cleanse it. And she does increase ultimate gauge as well along with Thonar. So we're pretty much always going to have ult, I think, from what I can gather here. But yeah, I haven't tried this. Again, we're using the same card set. I don't know how this is going to go. We're going to try it. I think card RNG is going to become a big thing here because with Freya, at least, like, I'm just immune to ignites, right? Like, I can't get ignited. Whereas this is like, I need to be able to cleanse the ignites. And if I have too many ignites and I don't have any cleanse cards, I'm going to do no damage and I'm going to take lots of damage. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So, I'm going to start off probably this, I think just the same way as I did last time, I think. I think I'm going to save the Megellda card for when I've got the attack-related stat boost a little bit later on, maybe? Don't know. I'm definitely obviously saving the cleanse for the next phase, because then I can just cleanse the recovery disable, which is the big problem, right? Like, that's the one that really kind of gets annoying. So we'll see how this goes. I have a double cleanse. I have 2 cleanses here, which is kind of helpful, I guess, but no Escanor cards. And the trouble is, again, with this is I'm only going to have one potential chance to get a stance card, so I kind of need to kill here. So I'm going to do that. I'm hoping that kills, but I'm a little bit concerned it doesn't. I mean, this is going to probably, I think this is going to basically give me ult. Let's just use that card anyway. We should hopefully be okay. I'll be interested to see how much damage this does. 32k. Okay, so, oh, we're not going to do enough damage, are we? Oh, no, we did. Just. Okay. This is going to be the problem I think we're going to have, is that we have a lot of ults, which is nice, but it's also going to come at the expense of normal damage, I think. So we'll see. That's damage cap. Damage cap as well, so I don't hate that. It's not too bad, but again, this is only floor 1, right? That's damage cap. So if you had a Escanor finger, we would have one-shot that phase, which would have been nice. We do have a recovery disable. We've got the cleanse. Escanor going to survive at first. This is the thing, and we're immunity to that. Okay, so that's kind of like he picked a good unit to go after there. What I might even do is I might do that. That. And that'll be enough to kill. I'm hoping. Now let's see how much this cleanses. This will cleanse and give me a solidify effect. The 38k. So she's not obviously there to do damage. She's a support unit. So this is the problem. I do have 2 support units on this team. Which might not be a bad thing. But... okay, so they're all... okay, so this is the thing. Now I'm ignited. So this is the problem that we're going to have. Is that it increases the damage taken. Which is going to hurt a lot. Because we do... I wouldn't say struggle with it. But we do take a solid chunk of damage. Anyway from the dogs, right? So I think that's why Freya is like super, super key. This gives me attack related stat boost. So there's that 1 lot of damage. This should kill. Okay. I missed the crit, which is annoying. Okay. So if your Escanor's any good there, you're going to be fine, right? But... okay, so that first floor was fine. Like, it's first floor. It's the second and third floor that I'm really going to be interested to see if it's any good or any helpful with. Again, it's the pushing of ults, which is going to be good to stop the freeze, but also it's if we get those debuff cards. What I could have done is, I think the learning from that floor is not merge them. I think like make sure you keep one in each, like just use them as a cleanse plus a heal rather than a solidify, because I don't know how necessary the solidify is, because like what it is plus 30% resistance, which is not terrible, but don't know if it's helpful enough. So again, same strategy as last video. If you haven't seen the last video, go to the last video and I'll kind of explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm attacking the black dog because otherwise I have patience, and then a couple of AoEs to proc the attack related stats. Or I'll just explain it in this video as well. So now I've increased the decreased damage taken. So this is where I find Trader Melee is super helpful, because those passives, so this is the thing, we're now ignited. So I could cleanse, but I feel like I'm going to be cleansing every turn. It does hurt a lot, and I don't have any... and I do need to keep this for the stance, so that is a bit of a problem. I did get lucky, so I did get a stance card. This is going to be the problem. 2k damage, so it's just not doing anything anymore. So it's another unit that's not really doing any damage. Like, is that cleanse and that heal worth it enough to swap her out for Freya, right? Because I'm just getting ignited again, and Escanor is just taking serious damage. Like, I'm going to have to ult here with Escanor, I think, just to keep him alive. Don't know how I feel about this. And then I guess... I feel like I'm going to need to use this. Surely that does enough, right? Surely. And then just in case, I'll throw out that card just to give us an ult gauge back. It's not going to do much, but... and then this should definitely, like, through the resistance and everything. Yeah, okay, cool. So the power strike's kind of helpful there when he's got all the buffs, but I'm having to use ults when I don't want to have to use ults. I don't know if I love that. Okay, so here I'm going to do... I don't want to cleanse yet. I want to save the cleanse. So that cleanse is going to be helpful. You know what I'm going to do? What's our passive stack going like? 2. So I do want to increase the passive stack. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. 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 This will give me a couple of ult gauge back at least. I'm not super fussed about one turning it because again I've got the cleanse, but I am concerned with how much damage we're potentially going to take here. 21k. Gonna get ignited again? No. Okay, so the ignites... Oh, but the buff disable. That is not good. That is just the person I didn't want the buff disable on. Okay. And I got a lot of buff disable cards. Well... I don't really want to have to use these, though, do I? I think we can potentially tank another... Oh, he's done like the disable on the level 2 and the disable on buffs on these two is literally perfect. And then the attack lower on melee. Like, it literally couldn't get more lined up for him. Do I just use this? Because then we're going to get frozen. But I do need to clear my hand a little bit and get that damage down. Okay. I don't love this for me. I'll be real, team. I did get the attack related stat boost. It'd be, I was going to say, really nice if we did enough damage to one-shot here, but I don't think we're going to. Close, but not close enough. So I'm going to heal here, and I'm going to have to use the Trader Melee card to... Yeah, see, this is not ideal, because as soon as this gets or just got the buff removal pushed, and now my team is in quite a bit of trouble. So I've just kind of got to pray that melee doesn't get frozen here, to be honest. Oh, I expected that to kill. Okay, that's fine. Not quite working the way I wanted it to work. Perfect, and he froze my melee, which is the one person I didn't want him to freeze. My RNG has not been ideal for this, I'll be real with you guys. This should unfreeze him, because I get the ult gauge increase. Yeah, and this should kill. Oh, thank Lord. What? That was, and I got the fist passive. Worst passive in the game for this. Okay. So now we're ignited again, but I think I'm going to cleanse it. Because again, this buff disable is a big problem, right? And then here I need to do... Okay, so he's got 3 attacks. I have 4 ults. I think I save it for the next push. It's a solidify as well, so that's pretty good. I'll take the 30% increase. Now this is going to do... Okay, not bad, not bad. And 322k. Okay, so we've leveled up our melee again. We've got the full heals. We've got the ignites again, which I don't love. And he's cancelled all my melee buffs. Very rude, very rude. And he got rid of my ult gauge. I don't love that for me. I'll be real with you guys. I really don't love that for me. So I'm going to do this. This. This is the revive stage, so I'm pretty confident. So I don't... Perfect, okay. Okay, so we still hit 300k, so that's really nice. Again, I want to cleanse for the ignites. Well, there's my melee ult. Oh, jeez, these cleanses are hard to come by, though. Far out. That does way more damage than I want it to. Okay, so who can I can't do anything for Thonar. If I do that... That should kill. It might proc the revive though, so then what I'll do is... So I'll do that. That'll heal him up. That'll heal... This should heal Megellda up. I'm going to ult, and then I'm going to finish with the finger, just in case. I feel like I might get him reviving here. I do love the animations for Megellda though. She is kind of hilarious. Okay. So I'm going into the final floor with... My damage dealer's at max health, and my Thonar's going to be the one that's going to get targeted here, which is not what you want for the final fight. Not what you want at all. So I mean, it's going okay so far. It is a little bit concerning that I'm not dealing as much damage as before, but I will say the cleansers are nice, but are they worth the trade out for the complete lack of ignites? I don't know. I mean, it's been a pretty clean run, even with some poor RNG, to be fair, but that's a goal buff. That's not very nice. Because the one thing I will say here is this is going to get concerning because I don't have double stance cards, and he stances very quickly, and I don't have... Oh, I don't even trust Megellda to do damage cap here. She doesn't even need to. That's fine, actually. So that... and I'm a little concerned that I don't have the same damage I had before, so I'm going to need to have more stance cards. But... Oh, excusez-moi. Yeah, I'm a little concerned that I'm going to stance super frequently and I'm not going to have the stance cards I need. Well, we have Escanor. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do here is literally... Oh, yeah, this is not good. I've got to cleanse here. Never mind. My Thonar is just straight dead. All right. We're going to try that floor again. I'm not going to edit it because that was like first part. But that is the concern, right? Because we're ignited. So we take a heap ton more damage anyway. I don't know how much I love this team. It's just a little bit too... How's it going? Alright. Same strat again. Now, my Thonar doesn't have crit resistance rolls. She does just have normal defense rolls. So, that might hurt me here. But the thing is, with the other teams, I've never felt like I needed it. Whereas here, it seems like I might... Oh, need it. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we survive that. We'll try one more time. But because he hits so hard on this floor, the fact that she's not full HP, and the fact that we get all the stacks of stuff is going to really affect us, I think. And like my CC isn't over 300k, right? This is like supposed to be relatable, quote unquote. Like 280k CC, 6 mil box CC is nothing unattainable at all from you guys. Like you can definitely do it, even if you're free to play. Like I'm completely free to play, so it's interesting to test out units that people, showcase is pretty good, but may not be the best strat if you don't have, crazy box CCs and stuff. Because, like, yes, again, like, I probably should change if I'm going to use this team, I should probably change the roles on Thonar. Because, yeah, those crits really hurt. Yeah, it's just the crits and the ignites. Deals additional 40% and decreases all enemies' crit resistance. So, yeah, this is what's really hurting me. So, like, the cleanse is whatever. But, like, now we don't have the attack-related stats. Like, there's no way we do this floor, right? And that heals fine. But it's not going to do anything. Alright, so I think I'm going to just stop there. Because I think we've seen that it's just, like... not good, because we're getting one shot now on this final phase because the ignites hurting the team. Whereas before, because we weren't getting ignited, the extra 20% damage stack was fine, and then you added the 40% plus the decrease. So he's pretty much always critting, and he's dealing 60% increase in damage, right? So, look, I'm just doing this just so I can keep talking. Look, it might work. It might work if you have, like, a decent, like if you build everyone for crit resistance, right? Because we did get the worst passives. We did, but I don't know if he watched all of that. He eats the token. Yeah, you know, like that's a stack of 4 now. Like that's 40% increased damage, and it just, yeah. The ignites are just too much, I think. So you want to either run like a Skadi to deal with those debuffs, or you need to have a tanky enough team where Megellda will actually be able to handle, like your team will be able to handle not getting one shot in the first turn. You know, again, bad passives, but the last team I used was, it basically didn't matter what passives you had. You could just do the flaws. So would I recommend this team? Probably not. Would I recommend Megellda? Probably not. Is she just going to sit in my box now and kind of do nothing? Probably. I might use her on the deer, but yeah, I don't see. I'm just going to reset because it doesn't phase me, but I don't see this unit. I don't really get this unit's place in the game. I'll be real with you guys. Like there's no real reason for her, I don't think, personally. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments below, whether or not I've done the right team or whether I've been using it poorly. You guys can tell me. Maybe we want to swap out like the one for Freya, right? So we don't get ignited. But yeah, you guys let me know. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.